Okay, guys, so now we're going to kind of address some of the soft tissues in your quads. We kind of went over this the other day. So you can take a lacrosse ball, tennis ball, racquetball, whatever you have, and what you'll do is kind of play around with getting that ball onto the quad, and you can kind of noodle around and find some spots where you're like, hey, that feels a little tender. There's no right or wrong answer. You're kind of pressing and guessing a little bit, and when you find a spot where you're like, yeah, that feels a little tight, you can hang out there for a second. You can add a little bit of rotation through the leg to get some shear onto the quads, and then almost bend and straighten that knee as well to add a little extra pressure. Piece number 2 that you can do, if you're in the gym and you have access to a barbell, which you should, all you're going to do is play around with working on that quad. And you can play around with finding spots where you're like, hey, this seems a little more tender. See if you can squeeze your quad, hold for a couple seconds, back it off. But your job here is just to kind of work and find spots that are a little tender. If you're a super soldier and you want to add a little more pressure, you can go to the more narrow part of the bar and do the same thing here, okay? If the bar is too intense, you can kind of just take off some of the pressure and roll it with your hands. But try and see if you can, over time, get the full weight of the bar onto those quads, okay?